What you say?
Alright, I be picking up Blanco.
Watch your mouth, Chrisean.
They be calling Crips.
Watch your mouth, Chrisean.
The internet didn't just wake up this morning, it exploded at exactly 2:17 a.m. Fans noticed something chilling. Chrisean Rock had completely vanished online. No posts, no stories, no chaotic live streams, nothing. Her page, usually flooded with late-night rants and emotional updates, went ice cold. And within minutes, screenshots started circulating that made the situation spiral into something far darker than anyone expected. Then came the message, a blurry screenshot, allegedly pulled from a private group chat, began spreading like wildfire across Twitter and Instagram. The message was short, cold, threatening, and it mentioned her name directly. Fans froze as the words "she better stay hidden" appeared in bold text across reposted images. No one knew where it came from, but suddenly everyone was talking about the same terrifying rumor that dangerous people were allegedly looking for her. Within minutes, hashtags began trending worldwide. Fan pages started panicking. Influencers went live, dissecting every detail, zooming into pixelated screenshots, trying to decode whether this was real or an elaborate stunt gone wrong. Some claimed they heard audio clips circulating in private circles, recordings that supposedly captured heated arguments and chilling warnings aimed straight at her. And just when people thought the situation couldn't get more intense, a second leak dropped a voice note that fans swear sounded like someone close to her, whispering, "She messed with the wrong people this time." That's when the internet stopped treating this like gossip and started treating it like a crisis the moment that second voice note surfaced. The entire internet shifted from curiosity to full-blown panic. And suddenly, Chrisean Rock wasn't just trending. She was dominating every timeline, every live stream, and every gossip page like the center of a digital hurricane that nobody could escape. Fans started digging, scrolling back through her last few posts like detectives searching for clues hidden in plain sight. One clip from just 2 nights earlier suddenly took on a completely different meaning. In the video, she looked exhausted, pacing across a dimly lit room while mumbling about people switching sides and fake love turning dangerous. At the time, viewers brushed it off as another emotional rant. But now it felt like a warning nobody realized they were hearing. Then came the first explosive. Twist. A popular gossip page dropped what they called private text messages, allegedly sent from someone inside her circle. The screenshots looked messy, chaotic, filled with half sentences and blurred out names. But one line stood out so sharply that fans couldn't stop reposting it. "She's laying low because things got heated after that last argument." That phrase, "last argument," triggered a wildfire of speculation. People immediately began pointing fingers toward Blueface, dragging his name into the storm whether he wanted it there or not. Old clips of their past fights resurfaced at lightning speed, showing screaming matches, slam doors, and accusations thrown like punches. TikTok creators stitched together dramatic montages, claiming this latest disappearance felt eerily similar to past moments when their relationship spiraled into chaos. And just as the internet started leaning toward blaming relationship drama, another leak crashed into the conversation like a thunderclap. This time, it wasn't a screenshot, it was audio. A low-quality voice recording began circulating through fan pages, passed around like forbidden evidence. The voice sounded tense, breathless, whispering like someone terrified of being overheard. In the recording, a woman believed by fans to be someone close to her kept repeating the same chilling phrase. They told her to stay off the radar. Nobody knew who they were. That single word turned speculation into fear. Within minutes, hashtags exploded across Twitter. Hashtag Fintrizen. Hashtag Stasificretion. Hashtag Where's She? Fans flooded comment sections with prayers, theories, and frantic messages, begging for any kind of confirmation that she was safe. Some claimed they had insider connections. Others swore they saw suspicious vehicles near places she used to frequent. The stories multiplied so quickly that truth became impossible to separate from imagination. Then came another betrayal that sent shockwaves through the fan base. A self-proclaimed former insider went live on Instagram, claiming they had recently fallen out with people in her circle and were ready to expose everything. Thousands of viewers poured into the stream within seconds, hearts racing as the person leaned close to the camera and whispered, "This didn't start overnight." There were warnings. The chat exploded. Comments flooded in faster than anyone could read them. What warnings? Who warned her? Is she safe? The streamer paused dramatically, then claimed that just days before disappearing, she had been involved in a heated confrontation at a private location, an argument so intense that witnesses allegedly heard shouting spill into the hallway. According to the live stream, voices were raised, threats were exchanged, and security had to step in before things escalated even further. No footage of that confrontation surfaced. But that didn't stop the internet from acting like it had. People started piecing together timelines, comparing outfit photos, location tags, and deleted stories like puzzle pieces in a mystery that refused to solve itself. Every deleted post suddenly felt suspicious. Every vague caption felt loaded with hidden meaning. And then just when fans thought they had seen the worst, social media erupted again. A short video clip appeared out of nowhere. The footage was grainy, shaky, recorded from what looked like inside a parked car at night. The camera zoomed toward a figure stepping out of a building that many believed resembled a familiar neighborhood location she had been seen near before. The person in the clip wore a hoodie pulled low over their face, moving quickly, glancing over their shoulder like they were being watched. The internet lost its mind. Thousands of users reposted the clip within minutes, arguing over whether the figure was actually her. Some swore the walk matched her posture perfectly. Others claimed it was just a look-alike, a coincidence blown out of proportion by panic, but the timing was too eerie too. Ignore that. Video surfaced less than an hour after. Rumors spread that she had gone completely silent. And just as the chaos reached peak intensity, another shocking voice message leaked, this one allegedly recorded during a frantic phone call. The voice sounded panicked, almost shaking, as it repeated she didn't think it would go this far. She thought it was just talk. That single line hit like a bombshell. Fans began spiraling into full conspiracy mode, convinced that something bigger was unfolding behind closed doors. Influencers posted reaction videos analyzing every syllable of the audio, slowing it down, amplifying background noise, searching for hidden clues that might reveal where she was or who she had been speaking to. Meanwhile, celebrities who once stayed silent began reacting. Some posted cryptic messages about loyalty and betrayal. Others dropped vague comments about moving carefully and watching who you trust. Every post felt like another spark tossed into an already raging fire. Then came the moment that truly shook the internet to its core. A verified account, someone known to have crossed paths with her in the past, posted a now deleted message that simply read, "Y'all laughing now? But this ain't a joke." The post stayed up for less than 4 minutes before disappearing, but screenshots live forever. Within seconds, fans were reposting the message everywhere, debating what it meant and why it vanished so quickly. Some claimed it was proof that people close to her knew more than they were willing to say publicly. Others believed it was just another attempt to stir panic. And just when the internet thought the storm couldn't get any more terrifying, a new set of screenshots began spreading, messages allegedly sent late in the night from an unknown number. The messages were short, cold, unsettling. One line stood out above. The rest, "Tell her hiding won't fix this." That was the moment the internet stopped breathing. Because suddenly, this didn't feel like rumors anymore. It felt like a countdown. And somewhere behind the scenes, according to whispers spreading across private chats and hidden forums, someone claimed they had finally located the last known place where she was seen. A location that, if true, could change everything and reveal exactly why her silence felt less like a break and more like the calm before something explosive was about to erupt by the time whispers about that last. Known locations started spreading. The internet had already crossed the line from curiosity into full-blown hysteria, and every second that Christian Rock remained silent only made the situation feel more dangerous, more unpredictable, and far more explosive than anyone wanted to admit. The alleged location dropped into group chats like a grenade. It wasn't posted publicly at first. It started in private threads, tight circles of fan pages, and gossip insiders, where a single screenshot began circulating with a bold caption, "Last seen here before everything went quiet." Within minutes, the screenshot leaked into the open and chaos erupted across every platform at once. People zoomed into the image, analyzing street signs, comparing shadows, matching building shapes to old photos from her past posts. Amateur detectives flooded timelines, claiming they had matched the structure to an area she had visited weeks earlier. Then came the next twist. And this one felt personal. A second batch of alleged messages surfaced, supposedly exchanged between two people arguing about her sudden disappearance. The messages were messy, emotional, filled with accusations that made the entire situation feel like a betrayal unfolding in real time. One message read, "You promised this wouldn't happen." Another responded coldly, "She made her choices." That single exchange lit a fuse under the fan base. People started pointing fingers again, dragging familiar names back into the storm, especially Blueface, whose past conflicts with her suddenly became the centerpiece of every theory flooding the internet. Old clips resurfaced showing arguments, slammed phones, shouting matches that once felt like relationship drama, but now felt like potential warnings. And just when the speculation started leaning heavily toward relationship chaos, another explosive leak dropped, this time from someone claiming to be part of her extended circle. The account went live without warning. Thousands joined instantly. The person behind the camera kept their face hidden, voice low, almost trembling, as they claimed that days before the silence began, tensions had already reached a breaking point behind closed doors. There were words said that couldn't be taken back. The voice whispered. People walked out angry. Real angry. The comment section exploded into pure madness. Who? What happened? Is she safe? The streamer hesitated and dropped another bombshell, claiming that after that heated confrontation, several people allegedly tried reaching her, but their calls went unanswered. Messages showed as delivered, but never read that detail. Alone sent chills through the fanbase. Unread messages meant silence, and silence meant something was wrong. Then, just when it seemed impossible for things to get more intense, social media erupted again as a short video surfaced, showing what appeared to be a tense confrontation outside a building late at night. The footage was shaky, distant, but loud enough to hear raised voices echoing into the darkness. Nobody could confirm who was in the video, but fans believed they recognized familiar tones. Some swore they heard her voice shouting over the chaos. Others insisted it was just background noise twisted into drama by panicked minds. Still, the video spread faster than wildfire, reposted millions of times within hours, and that's when the emotional breakdowns began. Fans went live crying, begging for updates, flooding her comment sections with prayers and desperate messages. Influencers started posting hour-by-hour timelines, turning scattered rumors into elaborate narratives that made the situation feel even more dangerous than it already did. Meanwhile, celebrities who had once stayed neutral began reacting in cryptic ways. One posted a black screen with the words, "Loyalty matters until it doesn't." Another wrote, "Sometimes silence means survival." Every vague message felt intentional, like coded warnings hidden in plain sight. Then came the moment that shattered. Whatever calm remained, a new voice recording leaked, clearer than the others. Sharper, filled with raw panic that made listeners freeze mid-scroll. The voice sounded exhausted, breath heavy, as it repeated the same terrifying line over and over. She didn't think they'd take it this far. That sentence echoed across social media like thunder. Fans replayed the audio dozens of times, analyzing tone, pacing, background noise, anything that might reveal where it was recorded. Some claimed they heard car engines. Others insisted there were voices whispering behind the main speaker. Every theory made the situation feel darker, more dangerous, more urgent, and just when the chaos reached a boiling point, something happened that nobody expected. A sudden, unexplained activity appeared on her social media account. One single movement, one tiny signal. Her profile picture flickered. For less than 10 seconds, followers noticed a change. The image refreshed, then returned to normal as if nothing had happened. That brief flicker triggered absolute pandemonium. People began screaming in comment sections that she was alive. Others believed someone else had access to her account. Conspiracy theories erupted instantly, suggesting everything from secret messages to hidden signals meant to alert fans without exposing her location. Then came the final twist. That left the internet frozen in disbelief. A brand new message appeared from an unknown account claiming direct knowledge of her situation. The message was short, sharp, terrifying in its simplicity. She's not missing. She's hiding. That line alone sent shockwaves through every platform. Because hiding meant fear. Hiding meant danger. Hiding meant something had pushed her into silence so intense that staying quiet felt safer than speaking. And just as the internet scrambled to process that chilling claim, another post surfaced allegedly from someone close to her, hinting that a major revelation was about to drop. Something so explosive that it could expose the truth behind the silence, the arguments, the warnings, and the panic that had swallowed social media whole. But before that truth could surface, before anyone could confirm what was real and what was rumor, a new countdown began appearing across fan pages, a mysterious timer set to expire within hours, leaving millions staring at their screens, holding their breath, waiting for whatever was about to detonate next. And now the internet is holding its breath. Because whatever happens when that countdown hits zero could change everything we thought we knew about Chrisean rock. The rumors, the silence, and the storm that has swallowed social media whole. Right now, millions of people are refreshing their screens, waiting for answers that still haven't come. Every second feels heavier than the last. Every rumor feels more dangerous. And every new post, no matter how small, is being treated like a possible clue that could finally reveal what's really going on behind the scenes. But here's the truth nobody wants to admit. This story is still unfolding in real time. The leaks, the alleged messages, the cryptic reactions, they're stacking up faster than anyone can process them. And the moment that countdown ends, the next reveal could be the biggest twist yet. The kind of revelation that flips the entire narrative upside down and leaves everyone scrambling to catch up. That's exactly why you cannot afford to miss what happens next. If you've been watching this chaos unfold, if you've felt the tension building with every leak, every rumor, every chilling message, now is the moment to make sure you stay locked in. Because when the next update drops, and it will, the people who aren't paying attention are going to be the last to know when the truth finally hits the surface. So hit that like button right now if you felt the intensity of this story. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Tell us what you think is really happening behind the scenes. Because the theories flying around right now are wilder than anything we've seen before. And most importantly, subscribe and turn on notifications, because the next update could land at any moment. And when it does, you do not want to be the one scrambling to catch up after the storm has already exploded.